Guys, like, my girlfriend called the cops on me. I can't believe what's happening right now. Girls are the fake. You guys wouldn't even believe it. Bro, you called the cops on my house after I've done everything for you. Everything, bro. When I met this girl, I was making $1.5 million a month. Now, I'm making probably a tenth of that. Like, what the?
What happens when a teenage YouTube sensation becomes the internet's most hated villain? This is the insane rise and catastrophic fall of Jack Doherty, a creator who had it all and lost everything. Before he was banned, exposed, and betrayed, Jack Doherty was just a 14-year-old kid with a phone, a bottle, and a dream. In 2016, while most kids his age were busy with math homework or soccer practice, Jack figured out something different. Attention was a currency. He discovered that the internet didn't care about degrees, age, or experience. It only cared about views, and he knew how to get them. He uploaded a simple bottle flipping trick. That one video exploded to over 1 million views. It was more than viral, it was validation. That adrenaline hit, that sudden taste of internet fame rewired something. And unknowingly, Jack stepped into a machine that rewards attention and punishes everything else. Fame that comes early before your identity is fully formed can be more dangerous than fame itself, because you begin to confuse attention with self-worth. And once that happens, the goal isn't just to be seen, the goal is to never be forgotten. By age 15, Jack wasn't just making fun videos, he dropped a rap song with the line, "Money and fame are all we desire." It wasn't just a lyric, it was a blueprint. His content shifted from innocent to inflammatory, from pranks to provocations. He started to realize something dangerous. Drama spreads faster than talent, and outrage is the cheapest path to viral. But here's the problem. When you build your empire on controversy, you always run out of rope. And Jack's rope, it was already fraying. When controversy becomes your business model, disaster is just your next upload. Jack Doherty wasn't just chasing clout, he was addicted to chaos. In 2024, things took a terrifying turn when he crashed his $200,000 McLaren live on stream. It was raining. He was speeding, one hand on the wheel, the other holding his phone. The moment ended in a loud crash, and his cameraman got hurt. But Jack? He kept streaming. Not to call for help, but to keep the views going. The internet was furious. Kick, the platform that paid creators better than anyone, banned him permanently, and that wasn't his only scandal. Around the same time, Jack promoted a crypto scam called McLaren coin. No utility, no transparency, just hype. He encouraged fans to buy in live, then disappeared when the value tanked. But it didn't stop there. Jack's inner circle started to fall apart. Friends left, collaborators cut ties, and even his girlfriend, Mckinley, called the cops on him, a moment Jack casually laughed about on stream. This wasn't just influencer drama, it was a creator who couldn't tell the difference between content and consequences. Each scandal burned another bridge. Each headline lost him more trust. But instead of slowing down, Jack pushed harder. And in doing so, he exposed the truth. There was no plan, no growth, just chaos, and a desperate need to stay relevant. And what came next was his boldest and most unbelievable move yet, the fake robbery. By 2025, Jack Doherty wasn't trending, he was unraveling. The views were slipping. The drama was stale. So Jack did what any desperate creator might do. He faked getting robbed. He claimed 2 men stole $300,000 worth of diamond chains in broad daylight. Businesses filed a police report, told his audience he was tackled, shoved, even chased. But something didn't add up. No footage, no bruises, no panic. Just a calm Jack sitting there, telling a story that changed with every upload. One moment he was pinned to the ground, next he was pushed against a wall. Then, somehow, he was running through the street with a broken collarbone. Even his ex-girlfriend Mckinley said what everyone else was thinking. "I feel like it's staged." And the internet? It didn't show sympathy, it showed sarcasm. Hope the robbers are okay. Couldn't have happened to a better guy. Then came the weirdest part. Jack introduced a new girlfriend who looked exactly like Mckinley. Same poses, same look, same playbook. It didn't feel like love. It felt like a recast. And as Mckinley moved on, live on stream with FaZe Lacey, Jack watched from the sidelines, gifting subs, forcing smiles, telling 20,000 viewers, watching my ex love someone else. It's kind of fun. But everyone could see the truth. Jack wasn't just losing love. He was losing his image, his story, and whatever was left of his empire. And it was only getting worse. In 2024 and 2025, the people who once helped build Jack's empire came back to tear it down. It started with a lawsuit. During a Halloween party, Jack's bodyguard punched a guest, unprovoked. The whole thing was caught on camera. And instead of stepping back, Jack used it to promote his stream. That punch led to a civil case, and lawyers warned this could open the floodgates. More people might come forward, people Jack allegedly humiliated or exploited for views. And that's exactly what happened. Natalie Reynolds, a former OnlyFans partner, went public. She called Jack a manipulator, accused him of getting girls drunk on yachts, pressuring them into lifelong revenue-sharing contracts, and sabotaging their platforms when they left. Jack denied it. But then Neon, his ex-best friend, backed her up. And it didn't stop there. The Ireland Boys, former collaborators, dropped a full exposé by the Minwarn Weds. They said Jack viewed everyone, friends, girlfriends, even employees, as tools. Girls were cast like actors, contracts were hidden behind smiles, and every video was designed to exploit a young, impressionable audience for cash. The empire wasn't just collapsing, it was rotting from the inside. Jack tried to smile through it, tried to stay alive, but the truth was finally louder than the stream. And by now, no one was left to defend him. By mid-2025, Jack Doherty wasn't a creator anymore. He was a warning. The views had dried up. His friends were gone. The headlines stopped coming. And worst of all, no one cared to hate him anymore. In March, Jack went on a podcast and admitted the truth. I've lost everything. No more McLaren, no more Kick. No more crew behind the camera hyping him up. Even Mckinley, the girl who once helped him rise, was now live streaming with FaZe Lacey, laughing, happy, free. And Jack? He was in the chat, gifting subs to her stream, smiling with red eyes, telling his fans, watching my ex love someone else. It's kind of fun. But it wasn't fun, it was tragic. Because this wasn't just the end of a YouTube career, it was the collapse of someone who confused attention for love and clout for identity. Jack had every chance to pivot, to use his platform for something more than pranks, stunts, and stage drama, but he didn't. He doubled down again and again until there was nothing left but silence. And maybe that's the scariest part of internet fame. The fall isn't always loud.
Jack has lost all of his real friends, and everyone that's currently around him just cares about the money.
Sometimes it's just forgotten. Because the internet moves on. Audiences move on. And for Jack Doherty, once the face of YouTube drama, there's nothing left to stream. Just echoes of a story that once had millions watching, and now no one left to care. If you found this story wild, eye-opening, or just straight up unbelievable, hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed. I explain the rise and fall of internet icons, and trust me, this is just the beginning.